Hello everyone, Robert Rambles here, and welcome back to World of Warcraft Vanilla Classic and our Hardcore Druid playthrough. We just got bear form last time, and I'm excited to try that out today and see if I dig it more than casting Wrath. So that is what we're going to do today. I think we have harpies to fight, don't we? Azure Feather and Bronze Feather should be over this way. I guess I could take a look. Maybe somewhere over here? This is probably a really stupid question, and one of you guys is going to know this, but is there a way for me to set up profiles in Questy so that I can have certain settings for one character and different settings for a different character? Because for the hardcore run, I'd like to just enable objective icons on the map. But for my immersive run on the warrior, I don't want that. And it's fine, I could flip it back and forth, but I'm sure there's probably a way to like make a profile that I just don't know about. Do we need to do anything else here before we run off? I don't think so. Let's look at our professions. Leatherworking is 34. Skinning, we trained the next rank already to Journeyman. We should be good. What about bag space? Bag space is actually looking excellent. This requires leatherworking 40, which I don't know if we can get to quite yet. No, we don't have any materials. Here we go. Is Robert getting lost in Thunder Bluff again? Yes, he is. Why? It's over this way, right? Yeah, it's over here. I will patiently wait for this elevator here to come back up so that we're not risking it on that elevator, which we might have made it to. Yeah, no, it would have been too close. That might have been the death scenario right there. Had we ran for that, our feet might have been dangling inches above the elevator as we plummeted to our demise. Which is not how we want this one to end. Preferably we don't have any more elevator death in any run ever again, ever. That would suit me okay. Alright, so... yeah, let's take a look at our map. Yeah, we've got the harpies right over here in the northwestern part of the zone. We can also find some of them a little bit to the south. I think we'll go for the ones in the north, and then we'll loop around. Venture company workers and supervisors, we're going to get more of them over to the east. But we're looking for flatland prowler claws. We are also looking for 2 more prairie elephant teeth. And then we have a quest to do of some kind over at a graveyard for our spirit quest for the Thunder Bluff entry. Entry into Thunder Bluff. Do I want to jump down from there? Not particularly. Somewhere around here occasionally patrols a wolf with a name. And I believe he drops an item that begins a quest and also drops like a 9 or 10 armor cloak. If I'm not totally misremembering. We can't use these guys for either quest that we have. Is his name Ghost Claw? Is that what his name is? He patrols in a few different areas. Or rather, he has the chance to spawn and then patrol in a few different areas. Okay, so what do we want to do here? Do we want to pull with a Wrath and a Moonfire and then go into bear form? I mean, is that going to be mana efficient? And then, like, what about a Rejuve? And then we go bear form. And then we're still getting a few heals throughout the fight. Yeah, we could probably do that better to better effect. And maybe we won't do the Wrath, maybe we'll just do the Moonfire to save on mana. We're not going to have any options here except to go in. Okay, no. Oh boy. I didn't see that one that was far away. They have quite a bit of range. Are we going to evade any more bolts. We don't want to get hit again. I didn't see the blue one that was casting the ice at us. I don't know if we're safe yet. I don't feel safe. Okay, I feel marginally safer. Okay, this is what I need to do as well. If I put a heal on my bar, will casting it automatically pop me out? Please tell me that it does. Okay, good. Yes, 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 yes. I need to be able to do that. And then I'll probably want to immediately heal myself. With a big heal if we're in trouble. Okay, so now that we have that sorted out, let's go ahead and try that again. Let's practice a little bit. Let's practice a little bit. Yeah, I think that's okay. Oh good, we can skin in bear form. Was that originally in vanilla, or did they add that for quality of life? Because I remember having to pop out of bear form to talk to quest givers. It's hard to believe that they would let you skin. But I'm really grateful for it. Okay, so let's pop out. Oh, hi there. You're. I don't know why you haven't aggroed. Maybe you were a respawn. Sound effects seem a little bit low. Maybe I'll turn those up just a tad. Now, what if I wanted to put Moonfire on bear form? Would that pop me out just to cast it, and then I could just jump right back in? It does. Okay. I dig it. I need to be just a little bit closer when I engage the casters. Ooh, big heal. Yeah, I mean, we have that trick too, we just don't need to do it yet. You know what I miss? When we were doing our druid on the horde side, we had life bloom from having herbalism. Are those abilities a thing in vanilla, or were those profession abilities added later? I don't think I'm gonna drop leatherworking, but man, I do remember having that additional heal. We could pop it in beast mode. And that was really overpowered. I just remember thinking how overpowered that was. Oh, that's so tempting. Okay, well, no, I think we're fine with leatherworking. It's tough because that heal, that would help us a lot more if we're talking about like how to get to 60. How to live. Anyway, food for thought. Let's keep on keeping on here. You guys also have, we need azure feathers from the blue ones. Oh, she is seen us and she is angry about it. I wonder if we eventually get an interrupt of some kind. I'm sure we get something, but maybe it's something in the talent tree we don't get for a while. I don't remember any interrupts on the druid. I think our last druid got to like level 30. Can't remember any interrupts. Okay, to be safe here, maybe we gotta circle back out and clear the perimeter. I don't want to leave guys behind us. I don't want to dig myself into like a horseshoe scenario where we're surrounded on the two sides and then we get respawns behind us and suddenly we have nowhere to retreat to. So one of you guys also mentioned like planning your retreat path and checking your retreat path is something that I'm not very good at, that I could do better at, that would help us out a lot. Oh, you resisted that. That's okay, we can cast it again. So demoralizing roar reduces their melee attack power. Oh, we got her before she healed. That was a big old crit. Now, if we go pull to pull doing that, then we're gonna go eventually. What I want to find is a balance between using our rage to move in bear form to the next pull, but also sometimes popping out and utilizing our spells. And I'd love feedback from you guys who play, like, you know, who've leveled as a bear, maybe, who have a lot of experience on the druid. Should we try to work our spells in while leveling, or should we just stick in bear form or cat form and just go? I know in cat form it's tough, because cat form you shift in and out. When you shift back in, you have 0 energy, so it feels like for cat you really want to live in it. Whereas for bear, it makes a lot of sense to me to at least be popping that rejuve at the beginning of the fight, you know? Basically just keep you alive. You're so much more durable with the rejuve ticking on you. It's pretty crazy. I can't wait to tank on this character. I can't wait to tank in a scenario where people are not rushing through the content, like trying to go as fast as they can and pull as big as they can. See, like right now, boom, can't shift. Shifting cost 81 mana. So we'll have it back in a second. And now maybe if I hang out in bear form for a minute, maybe we eat. That would be a good thing to get out. Do we even have any food? I don't even have any food. I have to say I'm a little regretful right now for not taking cooking and fishing, and if I can find some time, I may go back and grab those and get them leveled up. I finally figured out how to use fishing to efficiently level up cooking, so... Should be... Yeah, we sat around for a minute and did nothing, and I talked, and we have full mana, so... It's pretty good. Am I planning my way out? We're good for right now. I don't like this over here, but we have a clear way out behind us. In that scenario, I probably should have popped out an Entangling Roots, so maybe I move Entangling Roots to this bar as well for like an emergency must stop the runner? Maybe not emergency, maybe just we have a runner, I ought to Entangling Roots it really quick. Because yeah, we did not kill that guy quickly. I think I'll put it up as an option. It can't hurt to just have access to it. Especially while we have no other slow or interrupts. Okay. Also, I guess I should do something like this with thorns for now. Since it is about to run out, that means I don't need it there any longer. Okay. Maybe we try to circle around and just clear out this whole pack here. See if we can do that. No, I should do the Moonfire first and then the Rejuve. Otherwise, there's like a couple seconds where Rejuve is up where it's not able to even help us. And I did it again. You know what I wish we could see, and I think it got added in a later expansion. I wish I could see my mana while I'm in bear form so that I knew when I could pop out. I think we go a pull here, and if we pop out, then we'll probably have full mana. So we're not going to be casting this whole time. You know, considering that we're fighting at level enemies right now, I feel pretty strong. I do. That would have been a good time for the entangling roots to go off. Let's get the heal going. Let's do a stomp here and melee for a second while we get some mana back. Ooh, that was a rough one. That's when that herbalism heal would have really come in handy, huh? Hey, we still cleared it, and on a lot of classes, we would have had to run away. So that's inspiring. Let's drink a little bit. We don't have a lot of water left. We are going to have to rectify that pretty soon. So what do we need? We're done with bronze feathers. We need to be targeting the blue guys. Again, I don't really want to dig myself in without a retreat, but let's come over here and I'll clear to this one, and then we'll clear to the other one we see back here. Wrong order there again on the rejuve. Eventually I'll get it. Maybe I'll need to change my keybinds up a little bit to make that flow a little bit better. Especially if we're not going to be using our caster form for a lot right now besides doing that. Oh, big heal. Doesn't get them far because while they're trying to cast the heal, we're still damaging them. Scroll of Spirit, I will definitely take that. So let's see here. I don't know if I need this on 1. We are going to go 1, 2. Do I just want this on 3? 1, 2, 3. If I need to auto attack it all in this form, we'll do that on 4. If I need to big heal, that'll be my mouse button. Yeah. Let's move this here. This seems fine. Let's try this. Whoops. So I went to escape out of my bag there, but escaped out of beast mode instead. Apparently. Something weird happened. I'm gonna stick it out in beast mode for this one so we can regen. I wasted a little bit of mana there, double shifting. There we go. It was a little bit late, but I'll get the hang of it eventually. Let's go here. Wow, 83 crit. That seemed like a chunk of her health. I wasn't exactly looking at her health bar at that moment, but it seemed pretty hefty. You probably need to go down. You resisted. Okay, okay then. Just a bit more mana. There we go. Yep, now I remember. It was the bear gameplay that hooked me on the Wrath of the Lich King Druid, so... Now I remember. Okay, should we have mana by now? I'm not sure. We can just shift out and check, I guess, before we do anything silly. Alright, we need one more Azure Feather, and then we'll be done with this one. Let's clear her. She did manage to get that heal off. It wasn't a really big one, but it did go off. Like, if we have a long fight, we can pretty much be guaranteed that we're going to have the majority of our mana back for the next one. The fights against these sorceresses, much shorter, so in those cases, it's probably prudent to pop out and make sure that we have enough mana to do our little combo for the next pull. That'll stop us from going, you know, Moonfire, Rejuve, oops, can't shift. There we go. That one turns in back in Thunderbluff. Are we going to have anything else that turns into Thunderbluff anytime soon, or are we going to be going back to Bloodhoof Village? I'm pretty sure everything else goes back to Bloodhoof Village. Maybe we should go back up and turn this one in really. It's right at the entrance, I think, to the city. So yeah, we should go up the lift, we'll turn this one in, and then we will head down and around. We'll carve through back here. Maybe we'll even take the back lift. We could. We could take the back lift. I'll probably spend some time running around as our character, even though it's not really efficient and I don't really need to. I'm gonna wait right here for this one to come back down so that I'm not tempting fate trying to make it onto that one as it lifts off. Although a lifting off elevator is probably much less dangerous to us than a descending elevator. It's really the descending ones that you have to watch out for. If they drop like right before you step onto them, they're gonna be just inches beneath you and you're just gonna go splat, because that's how like physics works, I guess. No, don't try it at home to find out if physics actually works this way. It's just a video game. I don't know what would happen. If you and an elevator shaft were moving at equal speeds, then yes, you would technically just be falling, and then you would go splat. Would you be falling at the same rate that a normal elevator descends? I don't know. Something tells me that you'd be falling faster than a normal elevator would go down.
Winds guide you.
But I don't know. I don't know at what speed elevators descend.
Walk.
And all I know about how fast I fall off of things is that I don't really want to find out.
Hail.
We don't need the shield. We could definitely get the one more armor out of the cloak. Light feathers I don't think we need. Tough jerky I don't really need. Stringy wolf meat I believe we can cook. Oh, we don't have cooking. Stringy wolf meat we could cook if we had cooking to cook. And when I do level cooking, I'll probably focus on making fish.
Farewell.
Because that'll be an easy way to get both of those skilled up. Okay, so let's head back to the rear lift. It's over on Spirit Rise, isn't it? Or no? Maybe it's just back here on the corner of the main bluff. Again, you can see how well I get around here. It's always been a confusing place for me to navigate, but then again, most places are confusing for me to navigate. Here we go. We did find it. Sorry, I know some of you guys get really nervous whenever I have to use an elevator. I feel a little bit of tension. So yeah, I did forget to skin the one back there, didn't I? I don't think I've forgotten to skin too much today, mainly because we've been fighting harpies most of the time. Let's try to peel this. Well, let's maybe just wait a second on this. We only need one more. We don't have to fight either of these guys. We're going to have ample opportunity on our way here. We're going to check out this area over here. I'm... Ooh, wait, what's this? Oh, yes, of course. Okay. Yeah, we'll keep heading this way. This guy right here looks like a better target. We pull the buddy anyway. Well, that's all the Prairie Alpha teeth that we need. We do have a talent point that I got at level 10 that I never spent. And somebody out there is very, very unhappy with me because of that. Let's see. Ferocity reduces the cost of maul, swipe, claw, and rake by 1. Rage or energy. Increases attack power reduction of your demoralizing roar by 8% and the damage caused by your ferocious bite by 3%. I don't have ferocious bite. Okay, no, I don't want all these guys. No. Oh, I need the prowlers though. I need to not be reading and running through aggressive mobs. This is gonna just need to stop. Yep, there we go. We dropped the bird. That was the important part. I don't know how useful that's going to be by 1. Okay. So instead of 15, it's 14. Big whoop. At 5, yeah, it'll be 10. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's do it. It's a good time to level. Now I have 2 combo points I don't know what to do with. This seems really good, just for like living. This seems okay. I'm gonna go here. You guys can tell me if I'm way off base. Like, this one seems good for living and for dungeons. And I do want to run dungeons on this character as a tank. I don't know if I'll go like 100% tank spec while I'm leveling up, because I don't know if that's really necessary. I mean, I'm probably gonna go at some points in a thick hide. Ooh. I might grab, like... I don't know, I might grab one. You know, it's hard because, yeah, I want that additional threat for dungeons, right? But I don't need it in the world, and I don't know how much I'll be using cat. I kind of like to run around in bear form a lot. But maybe I'll like cat in hardcore because of the stealth. We'll see. Oh, you resisted. What I like about bear form is when I want to shift or have to shift, you know, my rage is going to start at 0 no matter what, and I build it up. Whereas on the cat, you know, you build up to your 100 energy, you're sitting at 100 energy, then you want to shift out to heal, and you're going to lose all the energy, then you got to wait for it to regen. Which takes it takes a few seconds for it to regen back up. And so that's kind of why I prefer running around as a bear. Did we need from these guys? Yeah, we need flatline prowlers. Am I not tracking these? I guess I'm not tracking these. Rite of Wisdom. That's not it. Ooh, what's this? Hunter's Way. Hunter's Way, okay. Well, there's lots of them around here. I was kind of trying to head over to this area, but we might as well do some hunting here. Let's clear this bird out just to deal with him. It's kind of in my way. Now, I feel like when we have this much rage, it's worth it to, like, just go into the next guy if we're at high health, right? Like my HP was almost topped off. We had almost 30 rage. Seemed like a good time just to go in. And then maybe we catch a heal after this. Surprised we managed to avoid that Prairie Alpha. Alright, actually that's all that we need. So let's come over this way. I think we're right by the graveyard that we're looking for the Rite of Vision quest. Let's renew Thorns. So what I meant to do was have the rotation up in both places, so if I wanted to do it from bear form, I can do 1, 2, 3 over here, and if I wanted to start from caster, I can do 1, 2, 3 over here. So let me go back and actually duplicate those buttons really fast. I know it seems a little bit weird maybe, but I like the fluidity of it. So now the starting rotation is the same off the keyboard or off the mouse, depending on what form we're starting in. There's a quest over here. Let's go check this out. I believe it might be a kill quest for the guys that are right in this area.
Greetings.
So it automatically shifts us out now. That's good. A sacred burial. Only the most valiant Tauren are laid to rest at Red Rocks, our sacred burial ground. It is an honor bestowed upon the great warriors who helped found and defend Thunderbluff, and those who have given their lives for the greater good of their tribe and chieftains. But it appears a foul menace has made its way onto our holy land. A band of bristleback interlopers is ravaging the gravesite, and I am too old and past my prime to drive them away. They must be driven off with force rambles.
We shall meet again.
Well, we have the force of the bear behind us, so I think we've got this. Okay, there are a lot of them. Let's start maybe back here and kind of clear our way down, perhaps? This is a little bit intimidating. What level are these guys? Level 9? Maybe we can go in right here. Is he gonna shoot from range or I hope he runs to us. Okay, good. I'm just going to clear this guy too because he just seems a little shifty to me and I don't like the look of him. I don't like the look of this guy either. What is he doing back here? Just trying to attack us in the back, you know, at the exact wrong moment. Like, when we're trying to run away from 3 guys we've already accidentally pulled. This guy is going to be there to make sure that little run ends in tears. If I had cast Rejuve there, we would not have been able to shift into Bear, so I held off on the Rejuve. Let's stick out in bear form for him. Let's see if maybe we can body pull this guy. A little body pull. There we go. We'll let our regen kick in so we don't have to drink right now. So the retreat path is clear, at least for the time being. We know it won't stay that way indefinitely. We're getting really lucky with scrolls. Can we buy scrolls from vendors? Are there any vendors that sell scrolls? Because that would be a useful little boost. Especially in a hardcore run. And it seems like we can have like at least 2 of them up at a time. You have shown great diligence in your yearning to pass the rites of the Earth Mother Rambles. We, the ancestral spirits, represent the mighty Tauren, who gave their lives bravely to found and protect our great city of Thunderbluff. I hereby pass the duty of that protection over to you. You have passed the rite of wisdom, young druid. Enter Thunderbluff with pride. You will now be revered within our great city, but not actually revered like with reputation. Any Tauren worthy of completing the rites of the Earth Mother earns that honor. For your initial quest, seek out our noble leader, Karn Bloodhoof, who dwells atop the highest mesa in Thunderbluff. We're friendly. We're not revered yet. Don't get too excited. Okay, look, the retreat path is still basically clear, surprisingly. No respawns yet, which must mean... Oh, actually 25 people on, which for 10:22 in the morning on a Monday is very, very awesome. It's been a real joy playing on Bloodsail Buccaneers and just always having people around. Always knowing there are humans playing the same game somewhere in the zone.
What brings you
Same with the Mancrit. I mean, basically all of vanilla. Wherever you're playing Vanilla Classic right now, it's probably very busy. Well done, you have sent those foul bristlebacks a clear message. They will think twice before attempting to meddle in this holy spot again.
May the eternal sun
And that's all he has
shine
for us.
upon
What else can we do? We can come down here and take out the venture company people. Let's go do that. We must still be quite far from the entrance to the cave. It's got to be like way down here, right? Like, I see an entrance up there, but it seems to be quite elevated. I think that would be like an exit, perhaps. But not a way to get in. Which means somewhere down this way we'll find an entrance. I've only done this quest a handful of times. We've got a level 10 Tauren warrior here. Kind of in the danger zone. Now, we don't have to go into the cave, do we? Oh, you know what? We have a supervisor to kill. Oh, he's definitely going to be in there. Yeah, we have to go up into the cave. Not really a big reason to fight these guys down here. If we need more for the kill quest, then we'll come back down here afterwards. But for now, we're going to fight our way in. Starting up here. And being venture company workers, we can pretty much be guaranteed that they are going to run. He did not have a chance to. That was an instant respawn. That's a little bit scary. That was an 80 crit on Maul. That was stupendous. Let's get the one down, and then let's shift out and do a heal. We'll do a big heal, and then we'll shift back in. At least he ran the right way. Well, these guys are side by side. I don't know what the odds are of one pulling without the other. Let's find out. Okay, we did get him. That's actually great. Alright, this is tricky. We could just avoid that side probably. We could hang over here. We could let's pull this guy back. We'll clear him out. And yeah, maybe we ought to avoid that because I don't know. That looks like a 3-pull there. I don't know if I could do a 3-pull right now. Let's slide around this way. I'll take this other guy out. Ooh, there's 2 of them. Let's take this one first. Now I have no idea where the clipboard is at all, so kind of in the dark here. I feel like we just go down this main shaft though. There he is. Okay, what are we dealing with here? Let's clear this guy out. I think I have to clear in here from both sides as much as I can before I try to pull this guy. Like, he's gonna come with somebody. He's probably gonna come with his add to his left. If I had to guess. We're gonna focus fire him. Well, we'll probably focus fire the lower level one. Well, they're both level 10. Well, let's see if we can get this guy without pulling them. Oops. We could spend a little bit more mana on the big pull, and we could use a Wrath or 2 to kind of like put a dent in one of them. Have to make sure that we still have enough mana to shift though. Yeah, I mean... Here we go. We got him on his own? Are you kidding me? Alright, I'll take it. He's level 12, which, for some reason I thought I saw that he was level 10, but that's not true. He is level 12. Okay, that was good. That felt pretty clean. Let's see if we can get out of here the same way. Looks like our route out is still cleared. I appreciate the little bit of a slowdown in the respawn rate for that. Look at that. Yeah, we're gonna get near the entrance here before we have to fight our way out. And we still need guys. We still need 4 workers. I think there's gonna be some workers outside we can grab. And it'll probably be better than being inside. We'll see. Yeah, there are definitely some workers down here. I think that predominantly they were probably workers out here. Supervisor there. I'll pull this guy off of you. I hope that's me helping you and not me ruining your good time. Alright, one more to go. I think we can grab this one here pretty safely. Okay, yeah, I think that with that, maybe we go back and we can get the Wildmane Totem turned in. What else did we complete? We didn't do Dangers of the Wind Fury. Apparently that's a separate quest for different harpies. Okay, so we still have that to do, which we can also do down to the southeast. And then a lot of our stuff actually turns in up in Thunderbluff. I do want to get that stuff turned in, and our Hearthstone is set in Bloodhoof Village. So I think I'm just going to make the run back to Thunderbluff. Hope you guys don't mind. We will do a little bit of skinning on the way. Bags permitting. Bags are okay. Bags are okay. We are clear to skin. Repeat, we are clear to skin. Obviously, as you guys have probably surmised, I'm enjoying bear form a lot. And I wasn't enjoying it before bear form, and I think we can just kind of move forward. I appreciate your guys' patience, because it was a really rough 10 levels, especially for me, and for a lot of you guys too. Ultimately, you know, sometimes when we're being honest about how we feel about stuff, that is going to be negative. Because, you know, if you have negative feelings and you express them, you're expressing negativity. There are ways to express negativity that are positive, but sometimes I feel like that's, like, not genuine. When there's a silver lining, I talk about the silver lining. You know, when there's a positive side, I talk about that too. But I'm never going to stop talking about things. If I'm not digging something, I'm going to talk about why. I'm going to talk about how it makes me feel to play. And when I'm talking about those things, I'm talking about me, my experience. It doesn't have anything to do with your experience. It doesn't have anything to do with anybody else's experience. Nor am I saying that my experience is something that anybody else will have. That being said, there are people who've had my experience on the class. Just as there are people who get on the class and they love it from the word go. And so for me, here, I'm always going to be honest about how I feel. Sometimes that's going to come across as negative, because the feelings I have are negative, and that's all. But this bear form stuff has been a lot of fun. So in that regard, I'm glad that I did decide to stick with it. Because trust me, I don't want to be negative about stuff here either. The last thing I want is to be hanging out here with you guys, bitching about how I don't like the Druid for, you know, 150 hours. And had that continued to be the case, had I continued to not like it, I was going to end the playthrough. Because nobody's here for that, you know what I mean? But as it turns out, I like bear form a lot. And I kind of knew that about myself because I liked Wrath of the Lich King bear form a lot. I didn't know how I was going to feel about it this time around. But I feel good. So thank you for those of you who are sticking it out with me. I do appreciate the support. Even in those times when, you know, we're struggling through a run or something isn't really feeling right. I do appreciate the input from those of you guys who left comments about how I was feeling and about how you were feeling. And really the only word of warning I would have is be careful the expectations you have of people. You know, in your life, and people who are just strangers on the internet. Just be careful of the expectations you have of them, because people will let you down. You know, and only because if you create expectations for yourself, for other people, and how they are, and what they will say, what they will do, you don't know them, really. And so you're kind of setting yourself up for disappointment. Ultimately, we're all human, and we all have many, many different sides of us. Some of those sides are positive, some of them are negative, some of them are chill, some of them are not. And ultimately, you listen to somebody talk long enough, you get exposed to almost all of those sides of them. But again, just keeping in mind that, you know, have realistic expectations of people, and also understand that people's experiences don't reflect anything about your experiences. Just because somebody hates a class doesn't devalue your choice as it being your favorite class. because if it is your favorite class, you simply had an amazing experience with it, totally different than what I had. Will the Druid ever be my favorite class? I don't know. I don't think so, but I'm really liking bear form a lot. I'm really liking being able to cast the heals on myself and just feel that much tankier. You know, that's something that a warrior will never be able to do. So that's really fun. I'm looking forward to trying out some dungeons. And I'm looking forward to continuing on with the run now that I'm actually enjoying the buttons that I'm pressing. It's just a world of difference. It's all about, if you're not having fun with the buttons you're pressing, it's going to be hard to enjoy the class. And now I'm at a point where I think I'm able to have fun with this. I don't know about cat form. You know, we've had Druid playthroughs before where I get cat form and I'm really underwhelmed by it. Some people swear by it, and some people like bear form. Some people are casters. I might be doing most of my leveling as a bear. We'll have to see. I'm definitely going to give cat a shot once we have a couple of abilities for it. And there's probably an ideal level. You guys could tell me when cat gets really strong. Maybe it's at level 30. And maybe we rock bear to level 30, and if we get that far, we go cat. I don't know. Ultimately, I'm gonna play what I like, and I hope you guys are here for it. And for some reason, I took us around to the rear entrance. I just thought, like, yeah, it's probably about the same distance. I'm not sure if it really is. Alright, we are going to the Hunter Rise. Oh, when did we get travel form? Is that level 20? Or is that level 15? Our little traveling cat form. Let's see. Hail, young Druid, I see you found your way to my doorstep. You have passed the rites of the Earth Mother and earned your place in Thunderbluff. But in order to maintain the spot that you strived so hard to achieve, you must continue to prove your worth to your people. We are Hunter's Rambles. Down below in Mulgore there is a mighty Kodo named Arashe. Show me your skills in the ways of tracking and hunting by bringing me the horn of Arashe. Alright, let's head over to the Hunter's Plateau. Hunter's Rise. Oh. Robert looks around. Take 2.
Peace, friend.
Greetings, there is an air about you that tells me much. Do we have business, you and I? Scorn Whitecloud is a wise Tauren. He has hunted for years and years, and although his body is old, his spirit burns fiercely. We are honored to have him with us. If Scorn sent you to me, then you too must have the hunter's spirit, and to have gathered these claws shows your burgeoning skills. Perhaps you are ready to walk the path. If you wish to walk the hunter's way, then your journey leads to the Barrens. Its beasts are strong-willed and fierce. You will learn much by hunting there, and your spirit will grow. Speak with Segra Darkthorn. She will be your first guide in the Barrens. Segra is at the crossroads.
Ancestors.
Oh, we'll find our way.
over.
Alright guys, I think we are going to hearth back to Bloodhoof. I don't believe we have anything else we need to do here. Checking professions. Skinning is doing well. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and we'll hearth back. We have some stuff we can do down here. We do have to find Erichet. We do have a quest to turn in though. And I don't know if this quest chains into anything, so... You know, yeah, I think we still need to, like... Didn't we have a water well still to cleanse? I thought we had one more water well to cleanse. Maybe that, yeah, the wild mane totem. Yes, that's the one to the northern part of Thunderbluff, right?
I've been...
Very good, I can feel the sacrifice of the land in this offering, and my spirit swells with sadness and pride. Your cleansing of the Winterhoof and Thunderhorn wells is spoken among the spirits, young Rambles, and the wild mane totem is made, and your last task lies ahead. The wild mane water well lies north of Thunderbluff. Perform the ritual, heal the land of the goblins' poisons. Let the clean water flow once again.
We shall meet.
There we go. There was our breadcrumb that I was looking for to the next part of that quest. So, stuff to do back in the north. So we could probably do all of it in the north, but we could come down here and work on the Windfury Talons. But no matter what, however we do it, we're going to do that next time, guys. This is an opportunity to take a little bit of a break here. I need to get some food and take my little pup for a walk. Thank you all very much for joining me today. I really do appreciate you guys sticking this one out. I know the first few episodes were rough. I was very blatant with my dislike of the way things were going with the Druid as a class at that point. I knew it was going to change, but again, I could pretend to be positive about something, I could pretend to like stuff, or when I feel bad about it, I can talk about it a little bit, and I'm always going to choose to be honest. Some tempering here and there may be good, but, you know, again, we're going to move forward. I'm having a lot of fun as a bear, so hopefully that continues, and we get to live a long time. Thank you guys again, and take care of yourselves out in the real world, and take care of each other, and we will see you back here in Azeroth very soon. Bye for now.